and the wife of the one-time mayor of Rye, James Lamb, with a very strange story to tell. All the more so because it is true. It was in the year 1743 that my husband had a narrow escape when my brother Alan Greble was cruelly murdered by a Rye butcher named John Breeds, in mistake for my husband. My husband and I lived in what is now called Lamb House, and my brother Alan in a house opposite at the corner of West Street. The Lambs and Greppels were two of the town's most influential families, for between 1723 and 1756, my husband was mayor 13 times. Breeds was a stocky little man who acquired the Flushing Inn in 1729 and shortly afterwards opened a butcher's shop in the yard at the back. Unfortunately, in 1737, 3 of his weights were found to be too light, and consequently my husband as mayor fined him. This petty offence, for such it was, seems to have affected Breeds mentally. In particular, a smouldering dislike for my husband appears to have grown into a violent hatred, bordering perhaps on insanity. Be that as it may, by 1743 he had decided to murder Lamb, who was again mayor. Chance played into his hands. Our third son, John, joined the customs service and celebrated the event on the evening of 17th March by giving a dinner aboard the revenue sloop then lying off the fish market. Naturally, his father was to be present. Everyone knew of the celebration. Breeds made his plan, which was facilitated by the fact that his victim would pass from and to his house through the churchyard, a stone's throw from the butcher's house. Had he listened as he waited in the churchyard, he must have heard the angel of the lambs rustle his wings. For it so happened that although my husband resolved to keep the appointment, he was feeling very unwell.
Ah, Alan, you know the festivities tonight?
Well, of course.
Well, I don't feel well enough to go. I wonder if you'd take my place.
Yes, of course, James. But the weather doesn't look too good. I'll go and get a coat.
No, it's already too late. Here, wear mine. After all, you'll be wearing it next year.
Thank you, James. Sleep well. I'll come over and see how you are in the morning.
During the night, poor Alan bled to death.
Should kill lambs. Butchers should kill lambs. Butchers should kill lambs.
Come on, Breed.
What?
You're under arrest.
What?
Who's
What?
still young?
Hey, get off me. Oi, get off.
Come on.
Breeds was then put in jail to await trial.
John Breeds, a bill of indictment has been preferred against you for the willful murder of Alan Greville. How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Is this your knife, John Breeds?
Yes, it's got my name on it. Can't you read?
No, it isn't.
Pray, be more civil.
Thank you, sir. Did you not run around the town after the murder in a state of partial undress, shouting, "Butchers should kill lambs"?
What if I did?
I will not warn you again. Just answer the question asked and say no more.
Huh.
Pray continue.
Did you or did you not run round the town after the murder exclaiming, "Butchers should kill lambs"?
Yes.
Gentlemen of the jury, I think on the facts I have presented to you, you will have little hesitation in finding the prisoner guilty of the crime of which he stands accused.
Are you unanimous in your verdict?
Yes, sir.
What is your verdict?
Guilty, sir.
Is there any reason why this court should not sentence you to death?
That damn red cloak misled me. I did not mean to kill Mr. Greville. It was you I meant it for, and I would murder you now, if I could.
You shouldn't take long to reach their verdict on this one. They face trouble.
John Breeds, you have duly been found guilty of the willful murder of Mr. Greville, and accordingly we order that you shall be hanged by the neck until you are dead.
On the 8th of June, Breeds was taken from the jail, given the last drink at his own inn, and hanged outside the Strand Gate. Thus ends the story of this gruesome murder by mistake. My husband was criticized by some of the townspeople for presiding at the trial for murder where he was related to the murdered man. Although no judge would act in similar circumstances today, all that can be said in this case is that there is little evidence that Breeds was unjustly condemned. In the history of English criminal law, my husband remains unique as the man who had tried and hanged his would-be murderer.